All right, hey everyone, happy Saturday. Just setting up my Facebook here. And of course, if you have any questions about the forecast, feel free to comment any of your questions that you may have, and I'll do my best to answer any questions that you may have. Right now, we're looking at radar. We still have a few spotty showers on the map. And first and foremost, make sure our audio's okay. Send me the thumbs up emoji just to make sure that you can hear me okay. Hey, Christy, happy Saturday to you. Glad that you're joining us. Hey, Ann, happy that you're here as well. Man, it's just been a gloomy past couple of days, you guys, and it was not only a wet start to the month of May, hard to believe that today is the first day of May, but also it was kind of a rainy and stormy into the month of April. Pretty typical setup for South Texas. We usually get into, of course, the transition seasons, our wetter months, and of course it is the spring, so it is always best to stay weather aware late April into early May, like we've been mentioning the past couple of days. Hello, Diana. Glad that you're joining us. And that's actually a really good question. Are we still in drought? So remember that all the drought data is collected on Tuesdays, and that data will be released on Thursday. So not only will the aquifer trends be interesting over the next couple of days, but also drought will be pretty interesting to watch. We've definitely had some pretty good rain over the past couple of days. In fact, the National Weather Service, they just issued 24-hour rainfall total. So I'll go ahead and read a few on this list here. So I know Bexar County, our sensor at the airport, we picked up nearly 2 inches of rain. So an inch, 1.96 inches is what we hit. Let's see, Lackland, 2.56 inches of rain. Of course, these were just released a few minutes ago. See, New Braunfels, nearly 2.5 inches of rain picked up within the last 24 hours. About 7 miles north of New Braunfels, we picked up 1.5 inches there as well. DeWitt County, if we look at Cuero, 2.81 inches of rain. So that's looking at some healthy amounts here. Rock Springs, 2.5 inches of rain. Again, this is in Edwards County in over 24 hours. So these are only 24-hour rainfall totals. So again, I know since Wednesday we've had just several rounds of showers and storms. So think of the additional amounts that we saw on top of these 24-hour rainfall totals. We have Frio County here. Pearsall picking up nearly 1 inch of rain within the last 24 hours. Gonzales, over 4 inches of rain. Really good beneficial rain in Gonzales there. Let's see. Cibolo, about 2.5 inches, nearly 2.5. We've got Karnes County Airport, a little over 1.5 inches of rain. Again, this is the last 24 hours, so if you're just now joining us, what I'm doing is just reading off a newly issued list of 24-hour rainfall totals that the National Weather Service just put out. So that's what I'm looking at here on my end. Kendall County, so Bernie, nearly 1 inch of rain. Kerrville, nearly 3 inches of rain in Kerrville. Let's see, at the Kerrville Airport, 1.75 inches, a little over that. We have Brackettville, over 2 inches of rain, almost 2.25. Hallettsville, 5 inches of rain. So there's a trend here. Definitely our eastern areas east of San Antonio, we have really seen a lot of rain here. I just talked about Gonzales, now Hallettsville, nearly 5 inches of rain there. About 4.5, just 1 mile southeast of Hallettsville. And let me know what you guys got at your home, too. I'm very interested. I think Phil said he received over 6 inches of rain in his rain gauge. No, I am not Bill. Remember, guys, it's Saturday. He is off some much-needed rest after an active week. Aw, thank you so much. Squad goals, yes, hashtag squad goals all the way. I love that. Hey Joe, happy Saturday. Christy, you're in San Diego. Man, I wonder how the weather is over there. It's been pretty active, so I've only been focusing on Texas, to be honest. Aw, 30 is like the new 21, I guess. Yeah, we've seen a lot of good rain amounts. Let me see if I can continue to go through the list here. There are so many sensors. I'm just trying to go through the list. Castroville, over 2 inches of rain. Lakey, 2 1/4. Let's see. Uvalde, let's see, Sabinal, nearly 2 inches of rain there. Uvalde, a little under 1/2 inch of rain in Uvalde. So a lot of our western counties have been pretty dry, with Valverde being the exception. They're kind of on that, you know, northwestern side of this disturbance. So that's why they're getting kind of a lot of those return showers, and they have been the past several hours today. Elmendorf, over 3 inches of rain. We have some areas in Wilson County, again, another East County, over 3.5 inches of rain, I should say. And of course, at the airport, looks like we're going to see another batch of shower activity move right over downtown San Antonio. So some more rounds of rain tonight, but it's really just lingering showers at this point, not looking at a severe weather threat just because we're starting to lose that daytime heating. You notice a lot of those thunderstorms, especially the ones near Batesville. Those showers and storms have really collapsed, so they've struggled to just, you know, stay strong in this environment. We probably saw some penny and dime-sized hail possible with that Batesville storm within the past 2 hours or so, but for the most part, it looks like just some, you know, much needed rain continues, which we definitely need the rain because, again, we're looking at drought across the area. We've had Edwards Aquifer with a stage 2 watering rule, so it will be interesting to not only see the drought trends, but also the aquifer trends. Here's the drought. This was actually released last Thursday, so extreme drought over 16%, probably over 17% of South Texas looking at extreme drought right now. So this is why we needed the rain. Thomas, you say it's still raining there in Houston. I believe it. Oh, wow, Laura, over 5 inches of rain in Cuero. Nice. John, I'm honestly not too sure how much rain Victoria got. That's honestly on a different list from what I looked at. They're a part of the Corpus Christi office, so I'd have to figure that out on their end. But I'll try to figure that out for you, especially tomorrow when I do a Facebook Live. Yeah, the rain at this point, you know, it's been pretty wet out there. We've had some flood issues. It's been pretty ominous. I don't know about you. We still have the cloud cover right over San Antonio, but it looks like the clouds will just taper off overnight, and sunshine is finally in the forecast on Sunday. So I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to it. You can see our rainfall for today. This is just what one sensor picked up, and again, we've had a few spotty and even some scattered pockets of rain move over downtown San Antonio and the airport within the past few hours or so. So we've likely picked up over 2 inches of rain at the airport now. So that's kind of, you know, what we saw. We just have to get that sensor to update there. The aquifer right now up 2.9 feet compared to 24 hours ago. So a big difference in the aquifer. We'll continue to watch this for you guys because stage 2 water restrictions are a big deal. Just remember, you have a certain day of the week where you have to water, and it's all based on the last digit of your address. So just make sure you know that information. As far as temperatures tonight, I think a lot of us are going to see clearing skies, lows in the upper 50s to low and mid 60s. There's the sunshine. Happy to see that early Sunday. So right after sunrise, we'll wake up to a mostly clear sky. We'll see a few passing clouds on Sunday, but not too bad. I think, you know, after the rain, our main focus starts to shift toward the heat. So we're actually looking at unseasonably warm conditions, especially tomorrow. Some of us may be flirting with 100 degrees, like Carrizo Springs, Eagle Pass, Cotulla. I think a little bit warmer in Del Rio. So remember, this is only one weather model's perspective, but I think a lot of us will top out in the upper 80s over the hill country and then low to upper 90s over most communities. So just a big turnaround once we get into the second half of our weekend and also into early week. Still kind of a wacky weather pattern though. We start to warm up Sunday into Monday, but then we're right back near cooler conditions. So we're actually going to be a little below normal once we get into Tuesday, and it's really just this cold front coming through, and that's why we also increase rain chances again. Nothing compared to what we saw the past several days though. In fact, our severe weather threat is very low for Monday evening, also Tuesday morning. I think once we get into Tuesday afternoon, rain chances will begin to diminish and clouds will start to taper off. So that's why I put decreasing clouds on Tuesday. After that, once this front moves through, it will turn a little breezy. So we can have gusts right around 25 to 30 miles per hour through the afternoon. And with that northerly breeze, it's also going to feel noticeably cooler. So highs in the upper 70s to low 80s. And I think some of us will also struggle to reach 80 Tuesday during the day. But it was definitely cooler today. We only hit the upper 60s and low 70s. Hey, Andrea, good evening to you. John, you're welcome. Yay, sunshine. So many sun emojis. I'm right there with you. I can't wait. Yeah, Lori, I feel like that's a Texas thing. You know, you end a drought with a flood. But yeah, it's definitely been a wacky weather pattern. The weather team here, a lot of people behind the scenes, we're just so grateful for them at KINS 5, but they've helped us a lot through this event, and we're just grateful for the entire team here. Let's see. I'm just looking at some of your comments here. Yeah, it is going to be a little bit breezy on Tuesday. And I have a little typo there, I just noticed. It should be 5 to 10, not 5 to 0 miles per hour. So that's a little typo on my end, but I, of course, will fix that before the 10 o'clock. Now, as far as the 7-day forecast, rain chances will taper off tonight. So we only have a 40% chance of rain. Drying out tomorrow, lots of sunshine. Get outside and enjoy it. We'll have a few morning clouds on Monday, but then decreasing clouds through the afternoon and sunshine returns. And then here we go again. Rain chances increase, but the coverage not quite as widespread as what we had the past 72 hours. So only a 30% chance of rain Monday night. We'll bump it back up to a 40% chance of rain. That means most communities will stay dry, and about 40% of South Texas, our viewing area, will see on and off pockets of heavy rain. May hear a few rumbles of thunder, but our threat for severe weather stays low. Our dry spell returns Wednesday. So after Tuesday, it looks like rain chances, are knocked off the 7-day completely, and Wednesday, Thursday, Friday into this time next weekend. We're looking at clear skies, starting to warm back up, and temperatures unseasonably warm. In fact, we'll stay unseasonably warm the next couple of days, and then, kind of that drop there on Tuesday. So what I'm going to do, because I know some of you are just jumping on this Facebook Live, here's kind of that check of radar to see what we're looking at right now. In fact, I'll pause it to now, and you could just see a few spotty showers right over Bexar County, Kendall County, Comal counties, up toward the Austin area. In Travis County, we've seen a few on and off showers within the past, few hours or so. It always makes me laugh when I say that because it rhymes a little bit. So let's go ahead and move this up, see what's going on over the hill country. So San Saba County, Mills County, Lampasas counties, they're looking at the brunt of the system right now, even into Burnett County. That's where they're looking at some noisy thunderstorms right now. Looks like they're below severe limits, taking it to Tyler over I-20 there. Now we're into East Texas. They're also looking at the brunt of this system, so just very heavy rain falling over Tyler right now. Even parts of North Texas looking at a gloomy Saturday evening. So it's kind of what we're looking at across the Lone Star State, south of Graham, over West Texas. They're looking a little rainy this evening. And again, for us here at home, not much rain, just some nice sleeping weather. But I know it's Saturday, so a lot of us will stay up late probably tonight. On an important note, let's actually look at the storm reports within the last 24 hours. So we've actually had numerous flooding reports. And what I'll do here is kind of click on a few of these for you. This is kind of the benefit to Facebook Live and YouTube Live. You could take your time going through some of this stuff. So Freetown, they're in Uvalde. This report came in about 1:40 p.m. today. So it looks like we had portions of Uvalde County closed due to some isolated flooding issues. So that's kind of a storm report there. Going to Bexar County, so Balcones Heights here in Bexar County, time of this report just before 2 p.m. Some road closures, some vehicles stranded, and that was also from some isolated flooding issues. Let's go south of Austin here. So Travis County, this is a little after 3 p.m. this afternoon. They had some flooding at a low water crossing on Old San Antonio Road in Travis County. So those are just a few reports there. Looks like this is getting kind of crowded, so we'll erase some of these. All right. So Uvalde County. Looks like the time of this report just before 2 p.m. as well. Flooding in and around town, so a few road closures there. So just a lot of flooding reports. We've seen that within not only the past 24 hours, but also the past 48 hours. And that's why we were under a flash flood watch today. In fact, most of South Texas, we were under that flash flood watch. That, of course, was allowed to expire right around 7 p.m. today. Eric, you want to know about the rain total for Hondo. So lucky for you guys, what I'm going to do is pull up radar, not drought, radar. There we go. Let's look at this list here. So the National Weather Service, they just released the 24-hour rainfall total, so there's a lot of sensors here. So if you have any questions about rainfall totals in and around your area or your county, I could do my best to read you some of these rainfall reports. So it looks like in Hondo, nearly 2 inches of rain within the last 24 hours, Eric. So I hope that answers your question. William, I'm great, thank you. Hey, Erica, glad that you're joining us this Saturday. Yay, car wash day. Linda, thank you so much. Yeah, if you guys have any questions about rainfall totals, I'll do my best to answer some of these rainfall totals for you. Let's go up on the list here. I'm going to find San Antonio. All right, so let's look at Bexar County as a whole. So Somerset, 2 3/4, Lackland, over 2.5 inches of rain, Elmendorf, over 2 1/4. Let's see, Cross Mountain, over 2 1/4. We've got Kirby, over 2 1/4. Let's see, Leon Valley, a little under 2 1/4. Live Oak, we have over 2 inches of rain. Lackland, nearly 2 inches of rain. Stinson, nearly 2 inches of rain. Let's see, Kellyfield Airport, almost 2 inches of rain. So they're at 1.83. And again, these are the last 24 hours. Vic, it looks like our next chance of rain, of course, is tonight. We went ahead and left a 30 to a 40% chance of rain, but it's really just from the system. So just lingering showers, kind of notice the counterclockwise spin with this system, and you can kind of see that within the past 2 hours. This is why we are keeping lingering isolated as scattered showers, but I think a lot of us will stay dry. We have a few light to moderate showers passing over Bexar County right now, but looks like the rainiest part of the day is over. We'll just keep rain chances pretty small overnight, and then turning sunny on Sunday. And then our next chance of rain will be Monday night into Tuesday morning. So Medina County. We have a question about Medina County. Let's see. So Castroville, a little over 2 inches of rain. Not exactly 2 1/4, a little under that. Let's see, Hondo, nearly 2 inches of rain. Let's see, Utopia, a little over, or a little under 1.5 inches, and then about 6 miles northeast of Castroville, a little over 1.25 inches of rain. Hey Alice, glad that you're joining us. Happy Saturday. Let's see. I'm making sure I'm not missing any of your comments here. Yeah, let's continue to go through this list. And I'm going to update a graphic and also post it online just so you can see who tops the charts with the most rain within the last 24 hours. Yeah, I believe it. Some flooding in Medina County. I mean, some areas like Hallettsville, 5 inches of rain. Gonzales picked up a lot of rain today. Let me find Gonzales on here. Yeah, so Gonzales, a little over 4 inches of rain. And this list, by the way, of 24-hour rainfall totals, this was released, let's see, this was released at 9:18 tonight, so not too long ago. Yeah, Timothy, we have a few showers out there. I believe it. So there's some rain by Highway 90 and 410, is what he says. Let's see, Lavernia. I don't have that one pulling up here. Or Adkins. Any bigger areas, Linda, that are near those two that would maybe be pretty close to give you a perspective of how much rain in and around those areas? Oh, wow, William. Yeah, I know they definitely need some rain out there in Arizona. I've definitely heard that. Wow, 6 inches, over 6 inches of rain. That's crazy. Thanks for the report, Thomas. Okay. Yeah, so I guess you could say about 4 to 5 inches of rain probably collected in those areas. And I know our eastern areas, they definitely are eastern counties. That's going to be east of Bear. So let's say Gonzales, Cuero, Victoria, those areas definitely saw the most rainfall within the last 24 hours. China Grove. China Grove picked up nearly 2 1/4, so 2.24 inches of rain. Hello from Castroville. Happy Saturday. Oh, wow, some road closures. I believe it. Yeah, we've definitely had some road closures, and I just showed storm reports within the last 24 hours, and I mean a ton of them. In fact, all of them have been just flooding reports. Road closures, vehicles stranded, you name it, we've just had those storm reports. So this just gives you that visual idea. A lot of them along I-35 too. So a few flood reports around New Braunfels, a lot here in Bexar County reported. And these are official reports. So this is what the National Weather Service has put in, and then our system just updates it. So in and around Uvalde, we've had numerous flood reports, only a few over the hill country, probably some sporadic flooding in those areas, especially with the elevation differences. Linda, you're very welcome. Yeah, so we've picked up some beneficial rain. We'll see, and it's going to be interesting to see what the aquifer looks like, what our drought monitor looks like. Remember, that's going to be released on Thursday, so probably a huge difference. And we'll show you that perspective of maybe, you know, the total percentage of South Texas that was under extreme drought and what the difference is in the next drought monitor release. So we'll give you that perspective. By the way, let's see if I have this graphic. Yes, I do. Let's look at April real quick. So this is kind of a rainfall recap for San Antonio. So far we've picked up 11 inches of rain, probably a little over that now, because I updated this around 6 p.m. this evening. But rain this year, 11 inches. We needed it. We finished the month of April with over 6 inches of rain. That's nearly 4 inches above normal, and that makes it the 12th wettest April on record for San Antonio. So just what a difference makes in a week. I mean, we've had some really healthy amounts of rain here. I'm just making sure I'm not missing any comments here. Okay, so I'm updated through all of them. But yeah, our rainfall recap, we've had the 12th wettest April on record. We'll have to see what May looks like. Of course, today it was pretty gloomy and wet across our viewing area, so it'll be interesting to see. You know, we've picked up a little over 2 inches of rain in San Antonio so far for the month of May. So pretty crazy there. We're over half that for the entire month of April in a lot of areas. Like I said, Hallettsville, some of our our eastern areas like Gonzales. Over 4 inches of rain, nearly 5 picked up in Hallettsville within the last 24 hours. So that's about an inch away from our monthly total, our total rainfall last month here in San Antonio. So it'll be interesting. May and June are typically one of the wetter months throughout the entire year for San Antonio. So it'll be pretty cool to see all these rain events and see the drought improve, and also hopefully our watering rules improve as well. Maybe we could just get out of it, but SAWS has to make the official call, so we'll give you guys an update. Yeah, Samantha, you got tons of rain near Somerset. I believe it. Let's see if Somerset's on this list too. Yeah, so it looks like they picked up a little under 2 inches, a little over 1.5 inches, I would say. Some of you have been praying for rain. Yeah, definitely. We needed it. All right, guys, so the time now is 9:50. I'm going to go ahead and leave you with the 7-day here. I have to get ready for the 10 o'clock newscast, but I hope you guys have a great, safe and a great rest of your Saturday night. Sunshine returns tomorrow. Get outside and enjoy it. Just watch out for any, high water on roadways, ponding on roadways. Still be careful. It will take some time for that water to clear in, I'm guessing, certain areas. So just watch out for that tonight and also through the morning on Sunday. Enjoy the sunshine and also the warming trend over the next couple of days, and we'll talk to you later.